Daniel, you're killing it. Don't worry.
Sorry, bud. Don't look at me. All right, guys. Some exciting stuff. We got a very funny guy coming up here next. One of my best friends. You can do laundry on his abs. Those washboard, baby. Washboard. I'm very happy to introduce my buddy, Bobby Levine.
A round of applause to yourself for being here tonight. Thank you so much. Thank you for Eli and the nice, warm, kind words, and after the nice, kind stories that he had of me to him in college that were all true as well. So, but you guys are all true friends and family as well, and without you, we're not here tonight. We sold 70 tickets in a week and a half. We had, yes. We had a ton of people reach out and wanting to buy tickets afterwards, and I mean, this place is packed to the rafters, so that, guys, thank you so much. I know I talked to a lot of you before the show, and you guys did tell me that this was your first time seeing a live comedy. And I know a couple of you guys were a little nervous, but I did bring my rabbi here tonight. He did. Listen, this is his first time here too. He blessed the show, and he made sure all my jokes were kosher, so you guys can take a deep look. And before I do get started, I do want to make a PSA announcement, and if anyone wants to make this night about themselves, come up on stage, and Will Smith smack me. 1, good luck, and 2, I brought my lawyer, Matt Rosen. Where's Matt Rosen at? Oh, there he is, in the front row. This guy's the badass black belt lawyer, the best lawyer in St. Pete, so he will defend me, and then we're going to sue you guys afterwards. So let's get started. And if you guys didn't know me, my name is Bobby. I am Jewish. This first part, we're going to get a little bit into my childhood. In 7th grade, I was bullied for being Jewish. I was a small kid. I promise you, the rest of this will get funny. I used that and grew. I went to high school and I used sports and the weight room as a way to build muscle and character. Now, by the time I got to senior year, I had played 3 sports for all 4 years. In the fall, I played golf. In the winter, I wrestled. And in the spring, I played baseball. I had finally grown into my young adult body to the point where I decided I was going to try out for the football team. Now, my parents, who are also here, if you could imagine their faces seeing their son, who has never played organized football in his life, decide this, they look like the troll dolls, you know, with the crazy hair and the big eyes. But they've been unbelievable parents, and they let me do this. But I wasn't just trying out for any high school football team. In fact, this team is the worst high school football team in the state of Ohio. You guys can laugh, but we lost 34 straight games during my high school career. On top of that, my freshman year, for our homecoming game, we hold the record for the worst loss in high school football history. We lost 96-0. Now, folks, during your homecoming game, you're supposed to play an easier opponent. All the alumni come back, you have a wonderful time together. Afterwards, the next night, you have a giant dance party. Who remembers that, yeah? High school football? Woo! During the halftime of this game, it was 48-0. The coaches met up with the officials for player safety. They shortened the second half quarters by 4 minutes, from 12 minutes to 8 minutes, and had a running clock. Beechcroft High School came out in the second half and put up another 48 spot on us. But it gets worse. With about 2 minutes left in the game, they kicked off after a touchdown. The ball went in between our return man's hands and went into the end zone, where 4 Beechcroft guys dove on the ball, which should have been a touchdown. The referees picked the ball up and spotted it at the 1-yard line. Gave him a 1st and goal, ran the clock out after 2 knees, and the game was over. The score should have read 103-0 on the scoreboard, but we only had 2 digits up there. So yes, I was trying out for this football team. I also grew up inner city. So being a Jewish guy, I was a giant minority, and my skin color as well, huge minority. In fact, I was the only white kid to try out for the senior football team this year. Okay. They had me playing all the white positions. Slot back, slot receiver, and I was doing an unbelievable job during 2 days in practices. I'm feeling good, I'm making moves, I'm catching the ball. Coaches are definitely impressed. The last day of 2 days comes out, it's like a scene from High School Musical. The coach comes out of his little office, all the kids are like acting like they're taking their pads off. He sticks the roster on the bulletin board, and all the kids go running over there to see if they made the team and what position they're at. I run over there, and I'm looking at quarterback, not me. Okay. Running back, not me. Little disappointed. We get to the wide receiver. I'm feeling good. Wide receiver, also not me. I'm like, I'm not going to make the football team. This is so embarrassing. I go all the way down to the very bottom of the list. There it is. Bobby Levine. I made the team. Guess what position we got? Kicker. I had never kicked a soccer ball a day in my life. I had never kicked a football before this summer. But if they're giving me a jersey, I'm getting practicing. And I went in and day out, and I got better and better. But unfortunately, our team was not good. And by week 9 out of week 10, I still had yet attempted a field goal. I had kicked extra points, but never a field goal itself. And that was all about to change. We're playing East High School right before halftime, and our offense gets the ball and goes on a beautiful drive. First down after first down after first down. We get all the way down there, and we're finally in my range. Coach calls a timeout, looks at me like I'm Rudy Rudiger on the bench, and says, "Get in there, son, it's your time to shine." Me, shaking in my cleats for multiple reasons. If you guys have not been to the Midwest or Ohio in late October, it's freezing, okay? It also is not the best weather-wise. It's usually wet, rainy, cold, all of the above. So the field itself is usually a giant mud pit. So I go running out there like I always did. But this time, the stakes were high. I line up like I always do. 3 steps back, 2 steps over. My holder's down there, gives me a nod to make sure that I'm ready. I give him a nod back. It was showtime. I had 3 things running through my head. 1, do not slip and fall. This could be the most embarrassing moment of your high school career. Number 2, make sure you get the ball up and over your offensive line and have a chance to make it, because with a sold-out crowd behind us for senior night and you hit them in the back, it's just as embarrassing. And number 3, I'm 140 pounds. If this ball's blocked, I have to go tackle a guy, and that's just not happening. So I'm lined up, I'm ready. They call hike. I run up there and kick this ball. It is over the offensive line's head, so I didn't fall. Thank God. This ball is going through the night sky just like it is here. The lights are down, beaming on us. You can hear the crowd in the background go, ah, ah. It's going right down the middle. It hits the crossbar, bounces straight up, and back onto the field of play. No good. That was the last time I had a field goal opportunity in high school football. But that was then, and this is now. And this week's been a big week for me. Obviously, Eli and I have the show tonight. But I am celebrating something. I celebrated my half birthday. Do not clap, do not clap. We got Kim here, and she knows about my birthday dilemmas. I hate my birthday. She knows it better than anyone else. I don't celebrate my birthday. Now, does anyone here celebrate a summer birthday? And when's your birthday?
August 2nd.
August 2nd. So we have the exact same problem. Do you guys remember in elementary school when the kids would have their birthdays during the school year? Their parents would bring in a cake. Everyone would sing happy birthday. We never had that opportunity.
I brought you in a cake.
We have to stick out the killing the story. Yes, that never happened to me because my birthday always falls in the first week of summer. So that unfortunately just never worked out for me. In fact, no one ever remembered my birthday except my parents and a couple of my friends. By the time I got to college, I had taken my birthday off of Facebook. So if you knew my birthday and you wish me happy birthday, wonderful. If not, so be it. I'm not losing sleep over it. But I always found it funny when you were at college, or even now you go out to downtown St. Pete and you see the girls with their sashes over their arms like this and say birthday week or birthday month if they're crazy. I've seen it and they're nuts. Listen, I'll give you your birthday and I'll give you a weekend if it falls close to the weekend. But I'm not giving you a birthday week. And I'm definitely not giving you a birthday month, not in this economy because drinks are way too expensive. But I'm getting older now. And the problem is I miss being a kid. We all miss being kids. We miss the sports, the competition. The older you get, we work out. We have group workouts like the Sunrise Crew. But I do miss playing sports. And there's only one sport left that I play in a team setting. And that's my co-ed softball team on Sunday nights. Now, that's a ton of fun. We have fun, but there's a ton of guys on the team that are very, very good at what they do when it comes to softball, and they play in all men competitive leagues. Too much testosterone for me. I have subbed on a couple of these teams, and my buddies' teammates are the definition of guys who peaked in high school and never left their hometown. These guys are bringing their girlfriends to the games and sitting them on the sidelines, on the bleachers by themselves, walking over after the game ends like, babe, did you see me go 2 for 4 with 2 singles? Like the girlfriend wasn't sitting there for an hour and a half watching the other team lob a ball in there and it was super hard to hit it. Truly, truly embarrassing. But no matter how old I get, there is one sport I refuse to play. It's got a cult following. Does anyone want to guess what it is?
Pickleball!
Pickleball is. Listen, I cannot get behind a game that has the name pickle in it. It's too much for me. But listen, I know you guys love the game. I'm in the group chats with you guys who are always trying to play day in and day out. That's wonderful. And Jackson's here tonight. He won his first tournament last week. He won $100.
Oh yeah, Jackson!
My best friend out in LA is also a very competitive pickleball player. I went and visited him earlier this year. He told me you can stay with me, but by the way, I am in a tournament. You're going to come out. We're going to go to this tournament. I'm going to dominate these boomers. I'm going to win a cash prize, and we are going to go out to dinner on me. I said, awesome. So I land in LA. The day comes, we drive an hour to his pickleball tournament, sitting in LA traffic. It's beautiful. We finally get there. It's him and literally 7 other boomers, single elimination. The guy he gets paired up with is a 68-year-old doppelganger of Mr. Kool-Aid Man. This guy is 5'6", 200 plus pounds. He's got hair down to the back of his knees. His hair is about as greasy as a cheese pizza, and he smells like beef stew. This guy waddles out to the court, stands right in the middle, and proceeds to dog walk my friend in straight sets, 11-2, 11-1. I'm sitting there in disbelief. We have to drive an hour plus home in traffic. He did not say a single word. It is speechless. And I'm like, there's no way I can ever play this game because there's no way I'm losing to a person that old in a game where I know I'm a better athlete than them. It is what it is. But I do have to give a shout out to the older generation, the boomers, my parents, all their friends. Thank you guys. No, listen. They are a resilient generation. They've got more money than God. They got more time than money as well. But, you know, they're better than the newest generation, the Gen Zers. And I know there's a couple of Gen Zers in here, and I love you guys, but you guys ruined my favorite holiday. And we just got done with Thanksgiving, and I'll explain. Now put yourself 20 years ago in the mid-2000s for Thanksgiving. Everyone's got their plate. Turkey, mashed potatoes. We're all watching football. And what are we talking about? How early we're going to wake up the next day to go Black Friday shopping. We're talking about deals up of 80% off electronics. People were killing each other for this kind of discount. Now you get the Gen Zers who are on their phone. They'll swipe up at the dinner table for 5% off Fabletics. We used to be a nation. So this is the problem I have. 2007, right before my bar mitzvah, my mom wakes me up at 4 a.m. Where are we going? Best Buy. We get there at 5 a.m. The line is wrapped around the building. Why are we at Best Buy at 5 in the morning? Because I wanted an iPod mini. Time was good back then. Doors open up at 6. We rush in there, and it's like carnage. Bodies are everywhere. News crews are filming. I mean, this was the beginning of World Star. Do you guys remember World Star? I mean, people were legit throwing punches left and right for everything. Me being a little 13-year-old kid, I look up and I see this guy climbing one of the electronic aisles. Gets to the top, like Stone Cold Steve Austin. Rios, you know Stone Cold?
Oh, I guess.
Takes out 2 beers, smashes them together, throws it back, jumps it off, and elbows a dude in the face.
Yes.
Yeah. My mom rushes me out of that store so fast. 1, I have no idea if that guy's alive. And number 2, I never got my iPod mini. Guys, that is all my time. We have 1 comic left. The very funny Dylan B, baby. Give it up for him, guys.